Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel. And if it's your first time, welcome. First of all, I'd like to thank once again all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that's tuned in to watch my readings, my videos out on YouTube. Thank you ever so much. And for those who have clicked the like button, left comments, whatever you did in the past, whatever you're about to do now, it's much appreciated and it does help the channel. Today's reading is an inner child healing reading and it's for the divine feminine or anyone who have tuned in to listen or to watch this reading today. Now, you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. It's for anyone. Whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And all the decks, books, and crystals that will be highlighted um, throughout the reading, I will put their names in the description box. So please check it out after watching or listening to this reading today. For those viewers, okay, who have never heard of inner child healing or inner child work, I'll just tell you what it is. Inner child healing means healing any form of childhood pain, rejection, loneliness, and abandonment we experience or might have experienced, okay, in the past during our childhood years, and we can then use divine guidance to help regain spiritual realignment and also to help facilitate um, personal growth. Okay, and this sort of healing is very very important. I could, I'm a witness to it, and I have done that healing. And because when you don't, okay, a lot of the things, a lot of whatever you trauma or pain that you've experienced in your earlier years, it could somehow manifest into your adult years. All right, and these things can also cause blockages, okay, preventing us from moving forward in our life. All right, so yeah, so this is what inner child healing work or inner child healing is all about. And before I start off the reading, all right, I just want to start off with a prayer, okay, to Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the angel that is responsible, okay, or we can call on um to help us, okay, during our inner child um healing work, okay, or in we are, or if we are in the process of doing it, all right, we can call on Archangel Gabriel, okay, and she's also the archangel you can call on if you want to, if you need help, I should say, to be able to communicate more effectively, all right, and also she is also, you can also call on her, okay, if you want to be more creative in your endeavors, all right, you can call on her as well. All right, so the prayer I'm going to say is out of this book. It's called Angel Prayers and it's by Carl Gray, and this is just a prayer, okay, to help heal our inner child. And again, you don't need to be on a spiritual life path or journey, all right, to tune in, okay? Okay. Dear Archangel Gabriel, thank you for surrounding my inner child in your nurturing light and for helping it find peace. I take this opportunity to tell my inner child that it is safe and loved and that nothing can come between it and the love it deserves. As I nurture this divine and innocent part of myself, I heal my heart, I heal my soul, I open my mind, and am able to see with new eyes. I now reach out into the wonder of life, knowing Gabriel's light is guiding me. And so it is. This is a very beautiful, powerful prayer. Okay. So again, this prayer is from this book is called Angel Prayers by Carl Gray. Okay. Okay, so the first deck I'm going to use, um oh, let me just, before I um use the first deck, all right, I just want to just talk about the moon phase we are currently in, for those of you viewers who are interested in the moonology or moon astrology as well as astrology itself. Okay, so first of all, the moon itself, okay, represents our basic needs, instincts, responses, inner emotional life, and also has to do with its energy, creates rebirths, which is part of the cycle of life. Its energy can be used for clarity, manifestation, and to enhance intuition. We are currently in the third quarter moon phase, so it's a time to re-evaluate, okay, release what is not serving you, and trust in the universe. Okay, our life might be a bit out of balance at this moment, causing us issues. So it's a good time to hatch a whole new plan, okay, or to do what is necessary, to make those changes. So new exciting things can come into our life, or more into our life, and we need to just have faith in ourselves, trust the universe, the divine, okay, to help us move forward as we go along life's journey. Okay, and the affirmation for today's moon phase is, I am re-evaluating the situation. The planet of the day is Mercury. Mercury represents communication and mentality. Mercury is a personal planet, and its energy is all about how we think, learn, and the way we communicate. In numerology, Mercury is associated with the number 3, which is all about unity, union, connection to others, and aligning with love. Mercury rules the zodiac signs Gemini and Virgo. Gemini is the third house in the astrology chart, which represents communication and rules the body parts, the hands, arms, and lungs. Virgo is the sixth house in the astrology chart, which represents health and well being and rules the body part, the digestive system. The moon sign element today is water. Water represents our emotions and feelings, which is linked to the sacral chakra, which is normally associated with the color orange. The sacral chakra is linked to the emotional body layer aura, which responds to our emotional responses. All right. So what I'm going to do now, and again, if you um are interested in astrology, okay, or moonology or moon astrology, okay, I do have and about the planetary transits and so forth. I do have a video, one about the birth natal chart. So because if you have a birth natal chart, you can check to see how the moon energy and the moon sign element can affect you, in regards to your birth, ascendant, and cusp sign. So it could either affect you in a negative way or positive way. I also, as I said earlier, that I have a video out, okay, which goes more into details about the birth natal chart, as well as chakras and auras and so forth. So, and also about crystals, okay, and why it is important, to do shadow, inner soul, and inner child healing work. So please check them out, as well as the other readings I have put out on YouTube. Okay. All right. Okay, so the first deck I'm going to use, okay, this is called Dragon Oracle cards, and it's by Diana, Diana Cooper. Diana Cooper. I don't know why I said Diana. Diana Cooper, okay? And I'm just going to select um one card from this deck. I know that some of you might be wondering, okay, oh, why this is called dragon, but I know that dragons, okay, are usually, there's always a lot of negative things said about dragons, but there are also positive things, okay, and dragons are etheric um creatures, okay, in the spiritual realm, all right, heavily spiritual realm, that can help us, okay, to by shifting and balancing, okay, our chakras, auras, and also to bring us more in alignment, okay, with the energies that's going on around us at this present time. Help, and they also can help raise our vibration and frequency, and to sort of help remove any low vibes, or vibrated energies that may be around us at this present time. All right, and also help to raise, okay, and shift our divine consciousness at a higher level. Okay, so I'm going to just select one card from this deck and see what dragon our spiritual team would like us to work with. Okay, so I've got here the golden orange dragon. Okay, and it says it expands you, this golden orange dragon, it will help to expand your light for ascension. um and then the advice here says, be a peaceful warrior, help those in need, remember your magnificence. Okay, so the golden orange dragon that our spiritual team would like us to work with is um the golden orange dragon. Okay, and when it says ascension, it's talking about our divine consciousness. Okay, which is all about divine guidance as well as spiritual enlightenment. Okay, so what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to check on the energies around the divine feminine, or any females who have tuned in today for this reading. And this deck, okay, is called Fairies Tarot Cards, and is by Radley Valentine. In case you are interested in reading for yourself as well as for others. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. All right, so the first card that came out is it's Two of Spring, which is all about um to do with our desires, our passions, and it goes on to say a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. Okay, so these are the messages, okay, from our spiritual team. So it's just confirmation that that we have a bright future ahead of us. Okay, and it also could be manifested through hard work and creativity. Okay, um and also it's also a time that we might be partnering with with others who share your dreams. And also they said uh if you are doing that already, okay, they said that great progress is going to be made. All right, It's all about finding the right people to help us as we go along life's journey. Okay. All right. So the second one that came out, it says here, seven of winter, seven of winter. Okay, and at the bottom it says there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So I don't know, maybe for some of you viewers out there that you might be in a certain a particular situation, okay, and um your spiritual team is saying that if it's something that is keeping you bound, you're not happy with whatever it is, um, they're just saying that there is a better choice out there, but we just need to let go of whatever that's not serving us, that's not making us happy. It could be that there is something that you're not seeing clearly. Okay, so you might need to call on your spiritual team, the divine, to get more clarity into situation. And it also says something about running away from the truth. So maybe, you know, um maybe there is truth in a matter, but like you seem to try um to sort to ignore it, even though the truth is being revealed in front of you or whatever. So these are the energies, okay, that's being picked up by our spiritual team at the present moment. And then we have six of autumn, and it goes on to say the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. Okay, so that's for a few of you, of you. Okay, that's for a few of you who are watching. Okay, so maybe you might get an unexpected inflow of money. There might be like whatever you've done, okay, whatever good deed you have done, you probably receive blessings as a result. It's also the advice from our spiritual team is to borrow wisely, okay, and it could also be a time where you may be repaying a debt, okay. Okay. All right. So to start the inner child healing work, I'm going to use this deck, and it's called Inner Child Oracle, and it's by Amanda Lynn Aisling. And I'm just going to select three cards from this deck and see, like maybe what areas that we may need to work on when in regards to um, healing our inner child. Okay. And whatever messages that come, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so the first card that came out is on number 13. When you add the two numbers in numerology, um it's obviously it will give you a number 4, and it's all about structure, stability, and manifestation. And it says, find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. Okay, the second one that came out is on a number 9, which represents fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. It goes on to say, connect to eternity within, let yourself be held by love. Okay, and the third one It's on a number 33. When you add the two numbers, it'll give you a number 6. And it's all about communication, cooperation, and harmony in neurology. And it goes on to say, speak to yourself with kindness. Be aware of how you speak to yourself. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to read more on these cards. I'm going to start with the first card where it says, find your haven. As children, we sought out secret places that were hidden and special. We found them while climbing up a tree or lying in the tall grass. We built forts of pillows and sheets, tents of sticks and branches, homes of imagination and magic. We strung up fairy lights and collected trinkets and treasures for our special place. We read our stories there and ate our forbidden treats there. It was a place all our own. If you have pulled this card, it may be time to find a hideaway once again. Okay? And one of the things, okay, that the booklet is suggesting that we can do, if this message resonates with you in some way or other, before you begin to consider where this special place might be, first connect with the adventurous aspect of your inner child. Remember what it felt like when you stumbled upon those hidden places, how it hummed with its own magical energy just for you. Now, once you hold this feeling inside of you, let your intuition guide you to where you might connect with this energy again as an adult. Note, if as a child you were unable to experience the magic of a hideaway, then the following practice might be beneficial. First, reflect on the aspects of life that bring you wonder. Next, take steps to incorporate these aspects into a physical place that will embody that wonder. If you cannot recall that which brings you wonder, reflect on what makes you feel safe and take steps to create that space for yourself today. Okay, and one of the things, okay, that you can um maybe answer, okay, after you've done that, I suppose, okay, you could say, what magical things can you bring into your life today? Let your imagination run free with the possibilities. There are no limits on our dreams. Okay, very beautiful message. And then I'm just going to read on the second card, which says, connect to eternity within. Within us lies hundreds of worlds, thousands of lives, and millions of possibilities. We are infinite, stretching forever into the expanse of the universe. As beings of stardust and sunfire, we carry eternity within us. It is in our remembrance of our essence that we find stillness and a space that expands past the borders of time. If you have pulled this card, it is time to connect with that eternity once more. Take some time today to go into your inner worlds and connect with the expanse of the divine. Okay, and one of the things that the booklet is suggesting, if you connect with this message, it says find a quiet place with minimal distractions, light a few candles, burn some incense, utilize crystals if you have any, turn on some uplifting instrumental music, and go inward. Start by visualizing the love at the center of your being. See that love enveloping you, surrounding you with its warm golden light. Feel the heat of that love kiss you upon the cheek and squeeze you tight in its arms. Let yourself melt into this love and become one with the divine expanse of all that is and all that will be. And then there's just a few questions there. It goes on to say, when you hear the word divine, What emotions do you feel inside of you? Is there anything that might be stopping you from fully receiving unconditional love or experiencing the wonder of the divine? Okay, so these are just a few questions, okay, that you can answer, okay, while doing your inner child healing work. And I'm just going to read on the last card. It goes on to say, speak to yourself with kindness. The stories we tell ourselves can create the patterns by which we live. In our daily lives, the words that we choose to speak over ourselves can deeply influence how we think and act. We are often unaware of just how critical our self talk can be or how often we engage in it. If you have pulled this card, then it may be time to review your self talk. And one of the things we can do, it says, if you're currently in a place of negative self talk, this practice will focus on becoming aware of the negative self talk as it occurs. During this exercise, ask yourself, am I speaking to myself with love right now? When you are reviewing your self talk, it can be helpful to use an object such as a piece of jewelry as a physical reminder to speak to yourself kindly. An object of high value can be even more beneficial, particularly if your negative self talk focuses on the idea of a lack of personal worth. If you can, choose an item of value and importance for this exercise. You are worth it. Once you have your object, practice becoming more aware of your self talk. At the beginning of the day, set an intention to be aware of how you speak to yourself. Throughout the day, as soon as you notice a negative thought, touch your object and remember that you are worthy of positive and hopeful self talk. Whatever negative thoughts you had, speak the opposite to yourself or out loud. Practice this as many times as you can throughout the day. If you feel you need an extra dose of positive self talk, think about 3 to 5 uplifting, affirming things you like about yourself. Write them down and place them somewhere you can easily see them. Say them to yourself or aloud every time you see the note. Okay, and some of the questions, okay, at the bottom of this book, it says that in regards to this last message, how do you feel when you speak to yourself in love and kindness? How does your inner child feel when they hear these words? Try writing down how you feel at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week. Do you notice a difference after completing this practice? Okay, so these are just things, okay, that you can do, all right, to help you if um for some, okay, you somehow connect to this last message, all right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use another deck, and this is called Angels and Ancestors, and to see what additional guidance, okay, our ancestors and the angels, archangels, uh, have for us today. Okay, it could be messages can around our inner child, okay, or to help us with our inner child work. Or it could be just a general message, something to think about, okay, as we go along life's journey, okay. Okay, this one wanted to pop out. Okay, so the two that came out, the first one, um, it goes on to say Sky Father. So this might be from the divine himself. It goes on to say trust in the unknown. Okay, it's all about having faith, um, trusting and have hope in the divine. Okay, in regards to certain matters, well, in all matters, I should say. Okay. Okay, and the second one, okay, goes on to say, and this is from the Heart Guardian. It goes on to say, love and let yourself be loved. Okay, so I'm just going to read on these cards. Okay, so the first one, okay, the message here it says that trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the great Father or divine or higher power. Know that He is lovingly leading you forward. Wow. Okay, and the extended message here says you are co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. Okay, when this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way because there is a greater power that is not only around you but within you. And Sky Father is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life. So see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card. Okay, and it goes on to say this card can also appear when there are opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. If he is on earth, there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. Okay, so that father figure, okay, in heaven, okay, they also not only talking about the divine, okay, the higher power, but it's also to do if your physical, your, you know, like your physical father, your passed away, okay, or stepfather, or someone who you considered to be a father figure in your life, as well as if there is, if your like your a father, okay, is still around, okay, could be like someone who you look or looked upon as a father figure, depending on your circumstances. There may be an opportunity to heal something there, okay. um Okay, but if like it's for some reason, or maybe that because this is to do with inner child healing. So if, let's say, you were physically abused or your life was threatened and you ran away, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to like to go back to the past. But you can find, or just ask the Most High to help you to forgive yourself regarding that situation, okay, and then later on, to also to help you move on, to try to find some way somehow to forgive that individual that has caused you harm. Because I have learned as I go along my spiritual journey that part of the healing process is that we need to forgive those who have done us wrong. Okay, that's unfortunately, but that's how it is. Okay, and if we want the Most High to forgive us when we do something wrong, we have to find it in our heart to also forgive others as well. It doesn't mean that you should forget what they did. Okay, it's just all about to just helping you to be in a place where you can then put closure on what's happened, and then you can move on with your life. Okay, And I'm just going to read on the second card. Okay, let me just see where that is. I think this is on the Guardians 107. Okay, so it goes on to say here, um, welcome with open arms opportunities to give and receive love. Okay, the extended message here, okay, goes on to say, you are loved, lovable, and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are highly lovable and you are highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you are finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Don't try and do everything on your own. If you are working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. All right, so these are very beautiful messages, okay, from your spiritual guardians as well as from the divine. Okay. Um okay, and I just want to show you a few crystals. So okay, so if you are interested in working with crystals, okay, I'll just show you a few which you can use, okay, when it comes to inner child healing work. Okay, but before I do that, I just want to show you a few if you are interested in working with the energies of the moon as well as the moon sign element. Okay, and also if you want to work with the energies of the planet. So the first set of crystals I'm going to show you, these are moonstone crystals. Okay, so this one is peach moonstone. This one is rainbow moonstone, and this one is black moonstone. Okay, the planet of the day is Mercury. So a crystal which is very much associated with the energy of Mercury is tiger eye. Tiger eye. And for the moon sign element, which is water, which is all of which represents our emotions. Okay, this one is called Carnelian. Okay, so you can use Carnelian. It's very much connected to can help us heal, cleanse our sacral chakra, which is represents our emotions. Okay. Okay, and feelings. All right. Okay, right. Now, again, if you are interested in working with crystals or you just want to have them around your home, all right, I'll just show you a few that you can use. You can even use them to meditate with as well. Okay, so these ones associated with inner child, inner soul healing work. So the first one I'm going to recommend is rose quartz, because the journey is all about self and it's also to do with love. Okay, it's all about loving yourself. Okay, um, also seeing your self worth and caring for yourself as well as also for humanity and the divine, your spiritual team, the universe. Okay, all right, and if you want another crystal to work with rose quartz, to help you open, heal, cleanse the heart chakra. Okay, because the rose quartz is connected to the heart chakra. I've got kunzite. Okay, kunzite. Or you could use diaptase. Okay, these crystals are very much linked with the upper heart chakra. Not only the heart chakra, but the upper heart chakra as well. Okay, and you can also use dioptase on its own. Okay, if you're doing inner child healing work, as well as smithsonite. I've got peridot, rhodoxarite, rhodonite, okay, and green aventurine. Okay, all right, and when it comes to if you are interested in doing soul retrieval work, okay, soul retrieval work is like if you feel that whatever's happened in the past, for some reason you feel part of your soul was lost in that situation, and you find difficult to heal, difficult to move on, okay, you could use these crystals, okay, but I'll put more of these, the names of the crystals which you can use for both in for inner child, inner soul healing work, as well as soul retrieval work. All right, but I'll just show you um three, okay, which is linked with soul retrieval work. I've got tangerine quartz. This one is called black onyx, and this one is called jet. All right, and the two extra crystals I just want to show you, okay, this crystal is very good, and it's for, especially for timid women, okay, if you find it difficult to express yourself, it could, if it's again linked to what's happened to you in the past. This is called hematite. All right, and if you want a crystal to help you let go of the past, and as well, you know, as especially with the previous messages we got from that inner child deck, where it goes on to say about how you see yourself, speak to about yourself, and so forth, to help you to have a more positive mindset, you can use this crystal. It's called rutilated quartz. Okay, and again, if you are interested working with crystals, or you want to know more about crystals, I would like to recommend these books. They're both published by the same author. This one is called The Crystal Bible by Judy Hall. All right, and this one is called Attracting. Sorry, this one is called Manifesting with Crystals to Attract More Abundance, Wellness, and Happiness into your life. Okay, and this book is also by Judy Hall. Okay, okay. So the next deck I'm going to use. This is called Angel Prayers. Okay, and this is um as I did show you the book earlier. Okay, and this is where I got, because he's the author of this book, Angel Prayers. Okay, um which I used earlier to recite a prayer to Archangel Gabriel. Okay, and so he's also the creator of this deck. Okay, by the same name, Angel Prayers. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards and see which angels, spiritual heavenly beings, are going to come out. Okay, could be a message from um, past loved ones. So let's see what's coming out for um okay. I'm talking about Archangel Gabriel. Her spirit is present, or her head, is in is surrounding this reading. Okay, she's looking down at us. Okay, and then it goes on to say at the top, speak your truth. Okay, and a prayer we could say to Archangel Gabriel, to help us, or helping us speak with truth and integrity. It goes on to say, thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. Okay, All right. The second one that came out is Archangel Raguel. So his energy is also around us right now. And he's the archangel for peace, to bring peace, harmony, okay, in our lives. It could be also within a family, within or like maybe to bring peace in a work situation. Okay. All right. So, basically, like if you want some peace to bring peace and harmony into your own life, you can call on Archangel Raguel, and you could just say a prayer if he's done that already. Or okay, you can just say, "Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light." And all the names of these angels, okay, will be in this book. And there are also prayers which you could say out to them as well. So I would strongly recommend you get this book, okay, if you want to make a start or you want to have some form of spiritual connection. This is a very good book. Or if you are interested in working with the angels, archangels, and it just gives you more information about their role, and the different ranks and so forth. Okay. Right. And the last one, oh, we've also got Archangel Ariel, okay? And she's known as the peaceful warrior, and Ariel's energy also embodies um the spirit of animals, okay? And then it goes on to say a prayer, because when you see certain birds, okay, they are probably trying to give you a message, okay, and they may be sent from maybe like past loved ones, okay, as well as from our spiritual team, and also from the divine. And it goes on to say prayer which you could say to Archangel Ariel, and she also is she can give you inner strength, okay, as well as courage, okay, help you to be brave in certain matters or in any area of your life where you are facing challenges or obstacles. And it goes on to say here, thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. Okay, so you can call on Archangel Ariel, Gabriel, especially when it comes to certain matters, so you could speak in truth and integrity to stand your ground on certain matters. Okay, to help bring some form of resolution, okay, to a certain situation. You can also call Archangel Raguel as well. All right. You've got the energy of um, three archangels, which is around us at this present moment. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just again, if you are interested in crystals, okay, I'm just going to shuffle and see what additional crystal that they would like us to work with in regards to um uh healing our inner child. So let's see, it could be one that I've already um mentioned, okay, earlier on. So let's see. And this deck is called Daily Crystal Inspiration, and it's by Heather Askinosi. Okay. So let's see what comes out. Shuffle the cards and see. Okay. Okay, so they want us. Okay, I did show it earlier. Okay, it's green. It's well, it's it's a venturing, but the venturing comes in different colors. Okay, but I'm assuming it's probably the green one, which I showed earlier on. Okay, which is part of um the group of crystals for inner child, inner soul healing work. And it goes on to say, here at the bottom, create your own luck, create your own luck. Okay, and then okay, I'll just read a bit more. Okay, on what this booklet has to say regarding this crystal. Luck starts with you. Simply by changing your energy, you have the power to shape your own fate. The first step is to align your thoughts, beliefs, and energy with what you want. Once you are fully aligned, you can attract the opportunities you desire to accomplish your goals. Like a magnet, you can set yourself up for the best possible outcome in any situation. Your luck is not a coincidence, it's your own creation. And then there's some of the core questions regarding this crystal. Okay, it goes on to say, do you believe you are lucky? What area of your life could you use as infusion of luck? How can you stay open to opportunities? And the crystal action affirmation, you could say and believe it. You could say, I am a magnet for good fortune. Okay? The affirmation, you could say out and believe it. You could say, I am a magnet for good fortune. And it goes on to say, okay, at the end of the day, identify one lucky thing that happened to you. Okay, so it's a very beautiful crystal, okay, that you can use for healing. Okay, now the next deck I'm going to use is just something that I made up and is based on this book, which is called Powers of the Psalms, and it's by Anna Riva. And if you never heard of Psalms, Psalms is a book which you will find in the Holy Bible. Okay, it was written, most of it out of the verses was written by King David. Okay, he was very a victorious king. He is also the father of King Solomon, who was the wisest king that ever lived. Okay, and King David was very faithful to the Most High, okay, to the higher power. And you can use okay, psalms to help bring more love, power, to so that you can gain more wisdom, more power from the divine, as well as to bring in more success, blessings, prosperity. And you can also use these verses for protection as well. Okay, so I just thought, for those of you who've never heard of this book, I'll put the name of the book as well as the author in the description box. But it's just a very good book to have. Okay, and I just thought, I'll just because I've got love for the audience, okay, for my viewers as well, I just thought that, I'll just create a deck, um just to help you, as you go along your life journey, as you you do your healing. Okay, so I'm just going to select three cards from this deck. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the first one, okay, my spiritual team wanted me to pick. Okay, this one is Psalm 132, and you can use um this verse, okay, to acquire worldly goods, okay, also to help that you don't avoid or neglect your of duties. Okay, especially if you got a lot of responsibility. You may be a manager, or I don't know, self-employed or something like that, or some form of leader. And also, you can use it to prevail over rejection and disappointment. Okay, All right. And then there's let me just use a higher stand instead. Okay, so the first one was Psalm 132. Okay, the second one is Psalm 119. All right, and it goes on to increase. You can use Psalm 119 to increase in wisdom, divine wisdom. Okay, to increase understanding, to bring hope. Okay, when being discouraged, and also to profit from one's good efforts. Okay. And then the last one is Psalm 89, okay, to help ease pain and suffering. And you could also read Psalm 89 when you feel weak, okay, either physically or spiritually weak. All right. And to close off this inner Charlie healing reading, okay, which was for the divine feminine, any females who have tuned in today. I'm going to use this last deck, and this is called Love 100 Ways to Make You Sparkle, and it's by Gift Republic. And also to help, raise our frequency and vibration. They wanted me to take 5, so I'm going to take 5. They wanted me to take 5. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Positivity is a choice that I choose to make. I think I might use. Okay, the second one, I am calm and confident. I am calm and confident. Okay. I trust my inner wisdom to guide me through my day. I only set goals that matter. Okay, and the success of others will not make me jealous. My time will come. Okay, that's something that you need to think about. Okay. All right. So very positive. I should say affirmations here. Okay. And I just thought that it would be a good idea to use affirmations at the end of the reading. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this reading today. It was an inner child healing reading, and it was for the divine feminine, any females who tuned in to watch or listen to this reading today. And as I said earlier, you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch or listen to this reading. It's basically for anyone. Okay. Don't forget to check the description box after listening or watching this reading today. All right. And I hope whatever messages that come out will be helpful to you in some way as you start or as you carry out your inner child healing work. And again, I'd like to thank all my viewers, my supporters, my subscribers, anyone that's tuned in to watch or listen to this reading today. And if you did enjoy watching or listening to this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.